Brandon, I can see into your mind, and I know what you're thinking. I just wish there was a Don Lemon, Joy Reid tag team duo of a podcast. That's all I need in my life. Now I know you wanted it, and I wanted it, of course. I'm not sure if the American people wanted it, but we wanted it maybe for just to make fun of it and mock it. I want to play you this clip from again the podcast that I don't think anybody actually in real life wanted. Here's Joy Reid talking to Don Lemon, and there's a lot actually in here to discuss that I think is funny. So play this clip and we'll react on the other side.
Grampy Trump, let's talk. First of all, you can't make Canada the 51st state without going to war with them. And let me explain how that happened, how that worked out the last time we tried to go to war with Canada. They burned the White House to the ground in 1814 and won the war. Canada beat us in the War of 1812. They probably liked their chances against us. We're not going to beat them in a war because we have never been able to do that. You'd have to occupy a country that is equivalent of the size of the United States, in which the top 2/3 of it is uninhabited, frozen forest land that touches the Arctic. You know how that worked out when the Nazis tried that with Russia, which is the equivalent of Canada on that part of the world? We gonna lose.
All right. Well, aside from the fact of nobody wanting to hear those two people talk, what she said, I thought, was hilarious. I'm going to give you some stats really quick, and I'll get your comments. By the way, I do not want to go to war with Canada. I don't think anyone actually does. But if we're playing the premise out as Joy Reid stated it, currently the United States has 2.1 million total U.S. personnel, including active duty and reservists. Canada's total personnel military-wise is 100,000. So we have 2 million more U.S. personnel in the military. We spend 32 times more than Canada does on defense. And as far as specifics go, tanks, we outnumber them 5,500 to 74, fighter jets, 1,900 to 83, and the list goes on and on and on. Brandon, a lot of stuff. One, how do you feel about Don Lemon and Joy Reid teaming up? Two, what the heck is she saying, man?
Well, first of all, I think I lost some brain cells listening to these two idiots, especially that milk dud. I don't know what she was doing to her hair. Maybe all her hair fell out because she's so silly. But I don't know what planet she's living on. But last time I checked, Canadians don't have any guns. So we don't even need our military. Just a few patriots can go over there and sweep the whole country, if you want to be honest. And then not only are we better than them, we're stronger than them. Our regular citizens have more firepower than they do. We also have the baddest military ever known to mankind. I mean, you talk about the Marine Corps alone. I mean, we got branches of military that can enact whatever conflict we want to on anybody that we want to. So I don't know what she's smoking. I don't know what planet she's living on. I don't know what rock she just came out up from under. But she is completely losing her mind. And it's shameful that a person like this views our country so poorly. I mean, Canada is the size of maybe one of our states, maybe California. There's 50 states. It's the size of one of them. And to think that America doesn't have the fortitude to take them out in an instance is absolutely asinine to me. The only reason we haven't, because I don't think it's politically reasonable for us to add more senators and House of Representatives who are going to be all leftist nut jobs. So we wouldn't need to incorporate them anyway because it'll make our country worse. However, when you put two mindless people that have, extreme amounts of Trump derangement syndrome, this is what you get.
Yeah, I like your point there. Yeah, we don't even need to send the military. We'll just send all of the dudes from Florida or the South just to go up there and just make it happen. Again, we're not a proponent of war with Canada. Just saying, if you're going to put it in that context, we got to set the record straight.